Right, folks, since I started this channel, I decided that I had to be 100% honest at all times, regardless of who I upset, who I bother, who feels bad about watching. I don't really care. I've got to be honest. I might lose some subscribers. As I say, I think I lost one only the other week because I'm not that keen on Dan Wooten, but I might be proved wrong about him. I thought I'd lost another because I'm not over keen on Prince Andrew, and she is. I don't think I've lost her. She visited yesterday. It was nice to see her back. But if I don't like somebody, I've got to stick with it. If I'm proved wrong further down the line, I'll hold my hands up, say I'm sorry and I got it wrong. I will about old Wooten. If he's proved innocent, I just can't see it. The amount of charges there, I can't see it, but you don't know. Well, I like people. I tell you that I like them. There's not as many I like, but I tell you. And again, if some of you don't like the ones I like, it's just life. I won't fall out with you. But I really, really, really like somebody. And I've promoted her on here, I've mentioned her on here, I'm going to mention her again. But at the end of the piece, because I've got to be as honest with those that don't like us, with those that do, I've got something to say that's going to hurt me to say it. I don't like saying bad things about people I really, really like. But I'm going to in this instance because I've got to remain even-handed. Anyway, it concerns, you'll have already seen in the thumbnail, Carrie Underwood. Let's start with the good. I seen a song on YouTube today. I read about it 3-4 weeks ago and know I needed to see it. It was at the time I'd seen she started covering some heavy rock songs, mainly Guns N' Roses songs. She's got an affinity with the band and with old Axl. She sung a couple of songs with him that I didn't think were that good. I mentioned on it a few weeks ago, I seen her do Paradise City and is it Welcome to the Jungle? One of them was very good, one was Out of This World good. But I'd read at the time she'd covered an Ozzy Osbourne song, and I read it was absolutely brilliant, and I meant to watch it and never got round to it. Is it Mama I'm Coming Home? I think it's Mama I'm Coming Home. I actually seen it for the first time today. I think it's on a Howard Stern show. And I watched it, and I had two thoughts. My first thought, I'll come to in a moment, that's the bit where I'm going to knock the young lady, and I'm going to hate doing it, but I've got to do it. The second bit's the song itself. She sung it, absolutely sensational. If you get a chance to watch it, folks, go and watch it. You'll find it on YouTube. Mama I'm Coming Home, originally by Ozzy Osbourne, sung by Carrie Underwood on the Howard Stern show. Fantastic. What a voice. What a band with her. They did a couple of things a cappella at the end that Howard Stern asked them to do, like they weren't rehearsed. I think they probably was, but didn't need rehearsing, but they were brilliant. Sounded fantastic. That's the good. We'll do the bad and the ugly at the same time. The bad is the fact that I'm going to say something bad, and I hate to about old Carrie, because myself and my family, all, to a man and a woman, love her. We do. I know she's had a bad accident about 2 years ago, maybe more now, time flies. A really bad accident. She had a bad fall, and she put a massive scar on her face, really, really bad. They've done miracles with it to try and cover it up, but I believe she wears a lot of makeup as well, which is fine. She was very self-conscious initially, but she's got that performing, and good luck to her. I think she's fantastic. Only seen her live once, will be seeing her again because I love her. You know though, folks, I mean, I think Carrie Underwood is an extremely attractive young lady. Lovely looking young lady. Seems a lovely lady in person. Wonderful vocalist with a massive back catalogue of songs, wonderful songs. But I've seen her today on the Howard Stern show. She's normally up on stage and there's all stage lights and whatever else. This was a lot more personal. It was in a studio. She obviously got makeup on, but no big light in there, you know, and it's not so far away, you're pretty close to. And I seen her and I nearly died and my heart sunk a little bit. You know, folks, I've mentioned on here about plastic surgery and Botox and all of that. I know I'm no oil painting, but me is just me. I know I probably no right to say what women should and shouldn't have, but I've said in the past, I really am not keen on Botox and fillers and all these things, and more often than not, I think many of the ladies having them, they don't need them. Many of them look young enough, many of them are really good looking, and I really think in many instances they spoil the lady's face, and I just don't get it. But many of you carry on with it, and that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just me. But I seen Carrie Underwood today, and he had two thoughts. The first thought was, Carrie, what have you done to your lips, especially your bottom lip? Now, I don't know if that's anything to do with the fall, and she damaged there, but I don't think it is. I think she's just had a lot of Botox. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Both lips are like inner tubes, but the bottom one especially. That was my first thought, and I thought, Kerry, you were a beautiful looking young girl. What have you had to do that to yourself for? My second thought was, I'm never likely to meet her, but were at a meet her, and we were to play some we had time to kill, and this is how my mind works. I told you before, I'm a weirdo. We were playing board games, parlour games, games that you play, just game, nothing sexual, nothing like that, just games. If she came up with the idea, I tell you what we'll do, Dave. She might call me Britain's grumpy soul, get the time, but she probably wouldn't. That'd be a bit of a mouthful, and she'd know me personally by then. So I'd like to call me Dave. That'd be fine. Tell you what we'll do, Dave. I like what you English do. You know that way you throw the peanut in the air and you catch it, or the Malteser. It's nice. I like chocolate. It's nice with the Malteser. I thought if she suggests we do that and see how many at a time we can take without dropping them, there's no way I'm playing that with her. Everything will fall in her bottom lip. It was out here, man. It's like a basket for a basketball. Honestly, she'll catch everything. She'll never drop anything. Now, why I thought of that, I don't know. But as I said, my mind is a bit weird. It really is. I just think these things off the cuff. Where they come from, I don't know. But they were my thoughts. Kerry, why have you done that to your face, love? And also, I'm never going to try and beat you at catching peanuts or Maltesers. No chance. You'd win every day of every week.